Hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and Baro has come once again, and on PC he's on the La Runda relay on Mercury. Now the first item this time around is once again not new, and it is the Harkonar Wraith chest armor. It's one of the armor pieces that was given out as a reward for the pacifism defect event that introduced defection. Next up we have a full set of the Hidosat mod, so thermite rounds for rifles, scattering inferno for shotguns, scorch for pistols, and finally volcanic edge for melee. This is followed up by primed quick draw, which is going to give you plus 88% faster reload speed on pistols, and primed pistol ammo mutation, which does the same thing as the standard ammo mutation, it just mutates ammo at a higher efficiency. Then he brought Prisma Scanner, which is actually a very solid melee weapon. It has good crit chance and a decent status chance, with most of its damage coming in the form of slash, but what elevates it above many other weapons is that it can use the bright purity augment. Next on the menu we have the Prisma Gorgon, which is the crit focused version of the Gorgon. This one has very good crit chance with an above average crit multiplier, good status chance, but the downsides here are that most of its damage comes in the form of impact, which is not the best physical damage type, and it also has a 3-second reload. Now just in case you buy the Prisma Gorgon and you don't like the way it looks, he also brought the Gorgon Tausan skin. I personally prefer the natural look of the Gorgon, whether it is the normal Gorgon, the Wraith version or the Prisma version, but the Tausan skin isn't too shabby either. He also brought the Sonic Ore Elixir skin, which is one of my favorite skins for one of my favorite weapons. I just love the Elixir skin, I love the texture, the way they look, and the detail is just really good. Moving on, we have a full set of the Teer Sentinel armor, so the mask, the wings, and the tail. This is still one of my favorite cosmetic sets for Sentinels. It looks really good, especially on something like Taxon or Helios. This is then followed up by a full set of the EOS Prime armor, so we have the chest piece, the shoulder plates, and the spurs, but there's also a full pack that ends up being cheaper than if you were to buy each part separately. And I think this is a really good complementary style armor of sorts, because I will hardly ever use the full set, but I will slap on a shoulder plate or the spur here and there. And we're slowly nearing the end with a 3-day credit booster, which I don't think is actually worth it. I think it's better if you just sell your prime parts for platinum and then buy it from the market. And the final item is, as always, the Sons of Inaros questline blueprint, which is the item you need if you want to get the Inaros Warframe. Now my recommendation this time around is pretty straightforward. Get Scorch, because Scorch is the only heat-based dual stat mod that you cannot get outside of Baro. You can get Volcanic Edge as a reward from Tier 1 spy missions, so the easiest, Scattering Inferno from Tier 2 spy missions, so the medium difficulty ones, and finally you can get Thermite rounds as a reward from Tier 3 spy missions, so the hardest ones. So you can, with the exception of Scorch of course, actually get these by just playing the game. And if I were you, I would also consider buying Prisma Gorgon, because it has become a very solid rifle after the weapon rebalancing that was done earlier this year. And I guess if you're somewhat low mastery rank and you have some ducats to spend, you might want to look into Prisma Scanner too, because as I've said, it is a very solid melee weapon and it doesn't have a mastery requirement. But then again, this is just my personal recommendation, so if you want to go for the swag and cosmetics first, go right ahead. And that's pretty much it for Baro this week, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.